This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Eeks. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Eeks, and like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, man. Like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying whoop on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? Eat versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. Demar Derozan. We hear the Shannon Sharpes of the world. A guy that's 50 plus years old saying Legoatjames. I done told you something. If you got a guy that's 50 plus years old, because Michael Jordan wouldn't invite him to strip club parties, Michael Jordan wouldn't invite him to regular parties, Michael Jordan wouldn't basically allow him to be one of the boys, so he has to join the loser. He has to join basically Love Participation Award era. He has to become the bona fide poster boy for LBJ Riders Media, LBJ Brigade, LBJ Apologists, and LBJ Stance. It's the things that make you say. It's the things that make you say. But in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion, it reveals that when you deal with you basically feeling some type of way about MJ23, you feeling some type of way about Michael Jordan. Because I want you guys to go listen to Shannon Sharpe. When Shannon Sharpe first started talking about basically Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, he was speaking a different fucking tune. Then all of a sudden, he switcheroo. He rugaroo. Let me say it again. He switcheroo and he rugaroo. Basically into an LBJ Riders Media, LBJ Brigade, LBJ Apologists, and LBJ Stance. Because he's shifty, because he's wayward. He's a 50-50 motherfucker. Guys like this can't be trusted. Every time he talks about LeBron, he's proven wrong. And now DeMar DeRozan, a bona fide loser, a pure fucking beta supreme that couldn't cut it with the Toronto Raptors. Then he went with the San Antonio Spurs, and Greg Popovich had to soften his stance. I've never seen Greg Popovich soften his coaching stance. He had to do that with DeMar DeRozan just so that DeMar DeRozan can play and be a San Antonio Spur. Basically, Greg Popovich had to not be the essence of who he is, which is Greg Popovich, so that a DeMar DeRozan can thrive. And this guy right here is going to be the reason why you're going to win. No, let's talk about Russell Westbrook. Him coming to the Lakers, another bona fide loser, a guy that hogs up and clogs up. This is another guy that the Lakers are talking about. DeMar DeRozan is more of a reality. But Russell Westbrook, this is what the Los Angeles Lakers are coming up with. I could understand Damian Lillard, the pure fucking beta supreme, because at least he brings scoring to the table. He's a defensive pedestrian, and he's getting exposed in the Olympics. I done told you guys about this guy. But at least he would be an upgrade from those guys. Russell Westbrook, his fate, he knows everything stained him with a fate that he didn't bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring to Kevin Durant. This is why he's suffering for the rest of his basketball career. If he did that, he wouldn't be in this precarious situation. If he understood that he was a bona fide number two, a high-octane number two, then he would get it. And Kevin Durant would have been able to thrive up under him. But he didn't get that message. DeMar DeRozan is even worse. He's not even a, what we would say, high-octane beta or a pure fucking beta supreme. He simply put a beta male. Because this guy right here does not have what it takes to get to the next level. He does not have what it takes to be the next pedigree. He does not have what it takes to get to the next hump, to get the Los Angeles Fakers over the hump. LeBron James is looking for any and everybody to join his team, man, because he's desperate. LeBron James is what he is, a fraudulent basketball player. That's why he got first fucking rounded by Devin Booker. And you had Mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme, hate on Devin Booker ever since, because his stalking ways of LeBron James had to end. There wasn't going to be no lagoon reffing. There wasn't going to be no fraudulent, fluky, no on the spot, no least path of resistance, no infinite Tsukuyumi, no virtual reality affair in the NBA Finals. It was beautiful to see LeBron James get first rounded. But DeMar DeRozan? What the fuck is DeMar DeRozan really going to do for the Los Angeles Fakers? I mean, you guys have to ask yourselves these pivotal questions. It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, What is, i.e., a Russell Westbrook going to do for the Los Angeles Fakers? His game It's not even conducive with LeBron James again. They both have to have the ball in their hands. They both are ball dominant players. They both are isolation clog players. So that's not going to fucking work. So I don't even understand why people are even entertaining that in their brains. Matter of fact, I want Russell Westbrook to go to the Fakers so that LeBron James can start pulling out the hair that he's implanted in his fucking hair. Let me say it again. So that LeBron James can start pulling out the hair that he implanted in his hair. When it's all said and done, DeMar Derozan is not the answer. Russell Westbrook's not the answer. If you get Damian Lillard, then that would be somewhat of an upgrade, but you still gonna need a hellified defender because Damian Lillard is a pedestrian on the defensive end. To be honest with you guys, a player that would have been great for the Los Angeles Fakers would have been Stephen Curry. But Stephen Curry would have to be the one to dominate the ball. And hence, because LeBron James is a ball-dominant player, because he's a isolation clogger, because basically he has to clog up the ball, that shit wouldn't work too. When it's all said and done, the Fakers are done. There's not going to be no more fake for the Los Angeles Lakers. They had to give LeBron James this Mickey Mouse title. They had to give him this fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA title. They had to give them this least path of resistance NBA title, just like they gave him the one in the land. Because this is what LeBron James is all about. Winning la bullshit and la fuck shit. What happened in the land? They suspended Draymond Green for saying the B word. They got Andrew Bogut up out of there via injury, so there wasn't no lane clogger. And Kyrie Irving get down on it, dog, and boogie. If he didn't do what he did, LeBron James wouldn't be in the position that he's in. This is how LeBron wins. Everything has to be in his proper favor, like Richie Rich said. Let me say it again. Everything has to be in his favor, like Richie Rich said. DeMar Derozan's not the fucking answer. He was never the fucking answer. Russell Westbrook is damn sure not going to be the answer, and he was never the fucking answer. Damian Lillard, from an offensive standpoint, is the answer, but he's a defensive pedestrian. And what did Dennis Rodman say? Offense gets the glory, but defense wins championships. That was what Dennis Rodman infamously said in the Universal Soldier movie. Offense gets the glory, but defense wins championships. And last time we checked, Damian Lillard does not play no fucking defense. And I hear the Portland Trailblazers are going to get rid of CJ McCollum. And the prediction, King Sharks. What did he say? Blow that shit up. Because you're dealing with beta males. When you're dealing with beta males, blow that shit up. So when it's all said and done, the Fakers are fucked. Or let's contextualize it, they are fucked. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. I keep the foot on the whoop. Niggs. I keep the foot on the whoop. Niggs. P.S. When you see the Fakers are going after DeMar Derozan, it not only reveals that they are fucked, it also reveals that they are desperate. Woo. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.